I got sick on August 16th, 1995, 3 weeks before our wedding. Yeah, AML, leukemia.
Well, my thought of leukemia was little kids that are bald that die. And so I thought, oh, this is not good. My fiance is going to die, you know. So I went into our soon-to-be room, we had just bought a house, and started falling to my knees and crying and praying.
My doctor was on vacation, and the other doctor that was on call or whatever, he asked me, how important is this wedding that you need to go to, you know? And I was thinking, this is a once-in-a-lifetime thing. This is your wedding.
And so she hasn't been out really of this room in 3 weeks, and you know, we're kind of asking, is she going to be able to go home for our wedding? And she had said, well, I don't care if we have to get married here or whatever in the hospital room. I want to get married.
I just loved him, and I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life, even though however long that would be. So.
My fear was that she wouldn't be around very long, and that I wanted to marry her. And so. I thought, well, I want to do that regardless, whether it be for 2 months or 20 years or 40 years, you know.
My main focus was I wanted to walk down the aisle, because that's your wedding day, and you're, you know, and then I couldn't. So I just make the best of it, and he was kind of my rock during all that. And so my mom and dad pushed me down, and my brothers carried my train behind us, my 2 brothers. And
so then we had the wedding, and then Ginny, we were supposed to, you know, go to the wedding dance and all that stuff. Well, then she didn't feel well at all, so then we tried to go to her sister's house, thought if she could rest for a little bit, but then ended up having to call the ambulance and go to the hospital then. And I remember the nurse was crying as we came into the hospital, and I was thinking, well, this isn't good, you know, and stuff. But I thought, well, at least we're the best dressed people in here and stuff. And so.
So we spent our wedding night in the hospital.
So then she got better, and she was doing well, and you know, and things were great. And so this is right about our 10-year anniversary. So what do you want to do for our 10-year anniversary? And she said, well, I was waiting for you to say something. And I said, well, I'll just take care of it. No, I don't want you to take care of it. Well, I already did. I said, well, I don't like surprises. Right about that time, we turned around the corner, and there was her dad standing there in his suit. She couldn't see everybody else yet. And so I said,
totally freaked me out. I didn't know what was going on.
She got out, and her dad walked her down this pathway at Harmon Park. And then when they got around the corner, then she saw all the people standing there, and walked down, and we did our vow renewal and then after that we got to go have our wedding dance and cut the cake and have her dance with her dad and all that stuff. I think I thought 10 years, I was thinking back 10 years earlier, I didn't know if we'd get 10 years. And so I was thinking, this is pretty cool, you know.
I think for me it made it that much more wonderful or whatever, just because I think with our kids, and then you've had 10 years of life, you know, that you've experienced together.
And it's like when you're going through difficulty, like when Jenny was going through leukemia, it's almost like you're looking through a telescope that's turned around, and all you can see is your problem. And then as time goes on, it starts to turn back around, and you see the picture, and there's a lot of blessings that come from it, but in the time, all you can focus on is your difficulty and stuff. But it works out okay, you know. You just don't always see it right away.
I'm Jenny Barth, and this is my husband Gary. I barely survived our wedding dealing with cancer.
And yet we celebrated our 20th wedding anniversary, and we have 3 great kids. We're very blessed.